Some Texas schools are reopening, but there are still questions about how districts will report COVID-19 cases. KXAN's Wes Rappaport looked into how the state might track the virus in schools.
I feel like it'd be useful for the state to know how many cases there are in the schools. It's their job to come up with policies that are keeping these students and these teachers safe.
San Antonio mom Angela Rabke says she wants consistency. The decisions state education leaders make impact her youngest the most. He's a special education student in public school.
It's hard for our leaders to make choices that help everyone move this problem along if there's not some good guidelines.
The Texas Education Agency said this week they're still ironing out how and how much data to collect on school COVID-19 cases, even though some schools are already in session.
All of our decisions are purely based upon the context in Ector County.
On the first day of school for Ector County ISD, its superintendent tells me local context matters.
And that context varies from the East Texas to West Texas, North and South.
Already, different districts are facing different challenges. Abilene ISD's school board pushed the start of school back to August 24th.
It's not if we get a case that impacts a campus. I mean, it's when we get a case. And so we've been working on what those processes are.
A TEA spokesperson says to expect an update in the coming weeks on what, if any, data will be required and how it will be recorded.
And if the way that we're collecting data across the board is inconsistent, then no one can make an educated choice for their families.
That was our Wes Rappaport reporting. The state has guidance for schools on how to handle the chain of reporting for flu outbreaks. The Texas Education Agency did not respond to our questions about whether that process will be the same for COVID-19. We also reached out to Austin Public Health. Representatives said they are still working on school reporting guidelines.